AVC Sports and FM 97.7 present high school basketball on WILE, Byesville, Cambridge. Now let's go courtside for the pregame show.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Good evening. Welcome to high school basketball presented by AVC Sports. We've got MVL Big School Division matchup from the Fish Tank in New Concord. It's Tri-Valley taking on the John Glenn Muskies. MVL Big School action here, and excited to be out of the cold weather and in a nice warm gym for the second night in a row with Mike Snively. Mike, it's good to get out of the house, isn't it?
Let's play two like they used to say back for the doubleheaders, but let's just do two in a row here. And we're going to get an early tip tonight, Dave.
I know, getting an early start here. They've been playing basketball all day here at John Glenn. We had girls JV varsity. We've got a triple header on the boys' side, freshman JV varsity, and we're going to tip this one off pretty close to 6:15 this evening. So an early start, that means an early night for us as well, and we're excited about that, aren't we?
We are very excited because we know the importance of sleep at our young ages.
Yeah. Well, thank you to all of our sponsors tonight that are bringing this broadcast possible to you tonight. We are on WILE, America's Best Music, 97.7, and we are also on YRPtv, the YouTube channel that we have at your radio place. All of our games that you can watch any game that we've had over the last few years on there if you want to go back and reminisce. Our sponsors again tonight: Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, Great Clips, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan, Absolute One Window Tinting, and Shriver's Pharmacy, all sponsors of tonight's broadcast. This is the Valentine Insurance pregame show as we get ready for MVL basketball. Tri-Valley taking on John Glenn. We come back, we'll take a look at both teams. We'll go to the TK Auto Service keys of the game. We'll also have our Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineups. That in a few minutes. High school basketball on AVC Sports.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
97.7 on your FM dial. We're WILE FM, Byesville, Cambridge.
It's the Valentine Insurance pregame show here as we are getting ready for Tri-Valley versus John Glenn from the Fish Tank in New Concord. I'm Dave Hilliard. Got my man Mike Snively with me, along with Brett Klein, running the show and also putting on the headset tonight so he can partake in all the festivities with us, Mike. Glad to have Brett with us.
How you doing over there, Brett?
You know, we're doing.
We're going to see if you're up for the multitasking tonight.
I've done it multiple times before.
Okay.
This isn't anything new.
He's a multitasker. We also got our main man, Dalton Gambito. over there.
Always on time.
Always on time, Dalton. And he is running the camera tonight, so we certainly appreciate his presence and on time tonight as
He
well.
was 2 minutes late.
He was still here in plenty of time for the start of the game, so we'll look at it that way. So both of these teams coming in, this is a rematch. These teams have already played this season, 59-44, John Glenn victorious up at Tri-Valley on December 16th. But, the Tri-Valley Scotties, graduation really hit them hard. I mean, they had a very senior-laden lineup last year, and so that means you've got inexperienced guys that take over, but you do have what could be the best athlete in the MVL running around out there for you in Ryan LaMonica.
Well, he's fun. I mean, you're right. Football field, he's a demon. Out here on the basketball court, he's fun to watch. He's a high riser. I mean, he's long and athletic. He puts on he's probably the best. He'd win the MVL dunk contest tonight if they had one.
Yes, he would do that. Now, they played a tough non-league schedule too. DeSales has been on their schedule for a while now. Big Walnut, Warren, all games they competed in but lost. They played Maysville really well last Friday night at home, got beat 71-63 in a game that was contested all the way up to the bitter end. So obviously they're trending upward in terms of their play. For John Glenn, hey, they started off the season with a big win over a Highland team who, by the way, has lost 3 games, Mike Snively. They lost to John Glenn, they lost to Cleveland St. Ignatius, and they lost to Lutheran East.
Wow.
Who happens to be playing Maysville tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
And I try to beat your trivial knowledge with at least something, and I think I had it for you tonight.
You got me.
After the Highland game, they played Maysville. Game 2 for John Glenn, they lost to Maysville, but now they have run off 13 straight victories after that loss to Maysville. And I just really like the unit that they have that they put out on the floor. You got Bates, he's the ball handler, the scorer. Dolan is a good shooter and defender. Briggs, he's one of the best three-point shooters in the MVL. When he gets his feet set, it's probably going down.
He also almost leads the state in charges taken this year.
And then let's throw in Braden Davis. Now, Braden, I know you're going to watch the broadcast later on, so I'm going to say this lovingly, that Braden Davis is the garbage man of the group. He gets those rebounds, he hangs around the basket, he gets those putbacks, he gets the dump offs, he gets a lot of easy buckets because he's always the right man at the right time.
And you said I couldn't have said it any better, but speaking of Braden, his dad,
exactly.
Brent Davis, happy birthday today, Brent. I never like to say anybody's age on the air, but I will say this, half 100 is looming. Half 100 is looming.
Half 100 is looming. Well, congratulations on that birthday. And again, Braden Davis, he's one of our big fans of AVC Sports. He watches a lot of our broadcasts, and he knows if I'm critical of his three-point shooting or not. So, but again, lovingly, we would consider him a garbage man in a really good way because he just is one of those 5 guys that fit in very well as a unit, and they just function very well, and they just keep winning.
And Stom and Zemensky, they are playing well right now. And here's where John Glenn's at now. You keep looking at John Glenn's schedule and say, oh, they're going to have a letdown this game. Or they're going to, this is a trap game for them. Or this is going to be a tough place to play on the road. You turn around, you look at the score, and they're up 15, 16, 18 points, and they just keep winning and winning and winning. But tonight's a big one because this is a big school. This has big school title ramifications.
Well, speaking of the big school title ramifications, these are up to the minute hot standings. I updated these today. In the big school division, John Glenn leads the way 14-1, 10-1 overall. They beat Sheridan last night. Big ball game for them on the road, 66-46. Sheridan now second in the big school at 9-2. Tri-Valley lurking at 8-3, and they certainly need to win here tonight to tighten up those league standings again.
Now Sheridan and Tri-Valley, I think, both play Maysville again, and they got to play each other.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Tri-Valley would have to play, not Tri-Valley, Sheridan has to play
Sheridan
Maysville.
has to play Maysville as well. So
one thing to look at, you look at fatigue in this game, both teams playing last night.
Yeah.
Friday night. And now, of course, they had that week off, so maybe they're raring to go after an entire week off school, but John Glenn with, a win against Sheridan, which I don't know if that gave them the big school title or not.
Yeah.
But Tri-Valley also played a game against Philo. Both teams coming off with wins in their last matchups, of course, as I just mentioned, last night. So we'll see if that's any issue for either of these teams tonight.
And when everybody's going through the same thing, too.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's going to –
Exactly.
We're going to play a lot of games here in the next couple weeks due to the snow.
The snow and everything's been pushing everything back. Well, let's take a look now at the TK Auto Service keys to the game for Tri-Valley and for John Glenn. Mike, what do you think Tri-Valley needs to do to make this one a ball game tonight?
Well, Tri-Valley's going to have to step out on John Glenn's shooters. Anytime John Glenn gets a decent look with their feet set, they've got 4 guys that can just knock it down, bury it from 3, sometimes 5 guys. That's what they're going to have to do. Defensively, Coach McLaughlin always does a good job, plays good fundamental defense. They're going to hang in there defensively. Now, offensively, can they get to the standard and score more than 50, 60 points tonight against this John Glenn team?
Well, and then for the TK Auto Service keys to the game for the John Glenn Muskies, I think something that's been a key to their team, and I was thinking about this today, they were 20-5 last year. They're 14-1 now. I mean, they've won 34 games over the last 2 seasons. We're still time to play here this season. And one of the keys for them has been they create turnovers.
They do. They absolutely do. And we thought they would miss Will Nikolazakis defensively, which they have, but they still get their hands on the ball. They create a lot of tips for a lot of open run-out layups.
And that's what they're going to have to do as a big key for them tonight. And, of course, the name of the game is basketball. You got to put it in the basket. And as Brett was mentioning, hey, we're going to see the second night for both these teams how the perimeter shots are falling, because the first thing that goes is the legs.
Right.
And if you don't have your legs, the shots aren't going to fall. That's basically what's going to happen.
Well, I know Brett and I tonight standing here, by the end of the night, I think we're going to lose our legs. But
well, anyway,
we're competitors.
What we will do, we'll take one more quick break. We come back, we'll have the Sarah Wickerham State Farm Insurance starting lineups, and we'll have the national anthem as well. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you, because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community. Everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
The John Valentine Insurance pregame show rolls on here at the Fish Tank in New Concord. It is time for the Sarah Wickerham State Farm Insurance starting lineups tonight for the Tri-Valley Scotties. A 5'10 senior guard Troy Patterson, a 5'11 senior guard Jack Rapel, a 6'2 senior guard in Oliver Baker, a 6'3 junior in Colton Rollison, and a 6'4 senior Ryan LaMonica rounds out the starting lineup for the Tri-Valley Scotties, coached by Todd McLaughlin. On the other side of the coin for the John Glenn Muskies, a 6'2 senior guard Cooper Briggs, 6'1 senior guard C.J. Dolan, a 6' senior guard Ben Stamm, and a 6'3 senior Braden Davis. Rounding out the starting lineup is a 6'2 starting point guard for John Glenn, number 33, Steele Bates. He is also the leading scorer for Coach Eric Scheck's Muskies. We're getting ready for the national anthem here, and tonight our national anthem sponsored. Our presentation and coverage of the national anthem is brought to you by the Byesville VFW Post 3760. We certainly appreciate the Byesville VFW jumping on as a sponsor this year, and it's very appropriate that they are the sponsors of our national anthem, which we've had a singer from John Glenn recently, and I don't see he's done it a couple times we've been here. He does a great job. A young man that's he's in the JG company, he does a great job. But I think they're going to play the recording tonight.
There's no band here tonight, but this beautiful flag hangs over the
Gotta
middle
love
of the
that.
stadium. I love that.
Thank you to the Byesville VFW Post for bringing us the coverage of the national anthem tonight. And as we get ready for the opening tip, Saturday night, this is a rescheduled game, supposed to be played Tuesday, Mike, but still a pretty good crowd because, let's face it, these are rival schools in this league. And as Maya had a friend used to say, hatred sells tickets.
Yeah, these two teams really don't like each other. There's a lot of respect for each other, but they're a lot alike in a lot of ways, and sometimes those schools just don't like each other, and they just try to outdo one another in just about everything, including academics, sports, you name it.
Well, on the basketball side of things tonight, so far, John Glenn has claimed the freshman and JV games here on the boys' side. Both of those games very competitive and just fun watching those here this evening as we get ready for our starting lineups again. And a lot of people, you get these games canceled, and everyone always wants to give their 2 cents on how, they should play this day and they should play this day. And as someone that worked in an athletic department, you've got to remember, when you have a game scheduled for Tuesday, those officials have signed a contract for Tuesday night.
That is 100%.
And just because you think you can play the next night doesn't mean you're going to get those officials.
No, that's one piece of the puzzle.
And that is a big piece of the puzzle. Plus, you have your support staff. I mean, the fine ladies that work the gate here at John Glenn, they're here all the time, and I'm sure AD Michael Dunlap can rely on them just about any time, but you can't assume they're going to be available as well. So there are a lot of factors that go into these rescheduling of games, and I'm just glad they found a date that was pretty close, and they're going to get this in and keep things moving, so to speak. I've already seen some of the games rescheduled are going to be played the week after the regular season has already ended, so to speak.
Yeah, we have a couple Wednesday the 4th and another one on the 19th.
Exactly. All right, opening tip, and it goes to the Scotties. They are underway with the basketball. Patterson with the ball gets it to LaMonica. LaMonica being closely guarded by Braden Davis. Back to Patterson. Baker came off the screen. They get it down into LaMonica. LaMonica's turnaround is no good, but he gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. And that spells doom for the Muskies if he can keep getting it that deep and get extra chances if he misses the first one.
100%, Dave. There was a switch. He found the mismatch real quick.
Dolan with the basketball for the Muskies. Stom now to Davis. Briggs penetrates to the free throw line, dumps it to Stom on the right or the left side. Stom hesitate, dribble, floater in the lane, no good. Rebound to Stom, got his own miss. Kicks it out to Dolan. Dolan backs off on the dribble now. Crosses over, goes between the legs, tries to get it to Bates, eventually does. Bates being guarded by Baker. Into the lane, Bates pull up, shot partially blocked, but there's Braden Davis with the rebound, and he puts it back up and in. Good awareness from Braden Davis, and he gets his first bucket of the night. And John Glenn immediately full court pressure.
There's a lot of contact on that shot from Davis.
I thought the same, Brett. I thought that was an and one for sure.
He got pushed in the back, and I thought that was going to be a foul call for sure, but no dice. Open three on the way, no good. Rebound corralled eventually by LaMonica. He tries to go behind the back, and it's knocked off of Dolan.
So we have 4 rebounds in the game, 2 for John Glenn, 2 for Tri-Valley, all 4 offensive rebounds.
Tri-Valley will inbound it underneath their own basket. Patterson to pull the trigger. Rollison off a screen. They get it right to LaMonica, but he can't catch it. And there's a turnover. Briggs has it for John Glenn. Briggs into the front court. Gets it to Stom. Stom now to C.J. Dolan. Braden Davis had his hand up. He wanted the screen for Dolan. Now it's flipped into the corner to Bates. Baseline drive, and he is pushed, and he's going to fall out of bounds on a foul from Jack Rapel. That's his first foul, team's first, as we're just 2 minutes into the game here, and it's 2 apiece. John Glenn, Tri-Valley tied early.
John Glenn will penetrate that baseline and kick it across the lane.
There's a nice little inbounds play. Cross screen. Davis couldn't get the little push shot to fall in the lane. And rebound. Finally a defensive one off to the Scotties. In a hurry to the other end. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Another offensive rebound for Tri-Valley. John Glenn's going to have to start getting some boards. Because otherwise they're just going to put it up on the glass and keep rebounding. And Patterson connects on a floater in the lane for his first bucket. And it's 4-2 Tri-Valley.
Right now, John Glenn, a little flat comes out here offensively right now, just trying to find a way here to get things going offensively.
Davis with the basketball to Dolan now on the left wing. Stom at the top of the circle, had a nice game last night. Little floater in the lane from Stom, and it's good. His first bucket of the game, and he ties it at 4 with 5:15 to go in the first quarter.
That takes a soft touch there from Stom. He does it very nicely.
Again, John Glenn, full court pressure. And it's one thing Tri-Valley has really struggled with in the last couple of years has been teams that will pressure them. And there's Rollison with an offensive rebound and a putback, no good. Rebound fought for, shot block, but it gets to LaMonica and he puts it in. And they are just playing volleyball with it. And Coach Sheck wants to have a little talk about the offensive rebounding, I'm sure. But what I was saying there, that Tri-Valley has struggled with teams that pressure them because they really lacked a true point guard presence.
Correct. It's point guard by committee.
A good example of that, Terrell Darden was their point guard 2 seasons ago, and he is a 6'4" wing player at Muskingum University.
Right.
Just out of necessity, he basically handled the ball for that team. And, you know, as you watch him play in high school, it's like he was playing out of position, but it was just necessity. I mean, we don't make him handle the ball at Muskingum.
I agree, and you're right, Tri-Valley's not had to do this for the last 2 years. But how about this statistic? Sometimes teams don't get 6 offensive rebounds in a game. Tonight, Tri-Valley has 6, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter.
I think today the Fighting Muskies of Muskingum in a 40-minute college game had 5.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of, those Muskies came up big today with that big win over Heidelberg.
We also didn't miss many because we shot 57% from the field.
Congratulations to Riverview grad Owen Emig hitting his 1,000th point.
Owen Emig, just a guy from Warsaw, Ohio, who, by the way, was not really recruited by anybody else. We were the only ones that wanted the young man, and we are certainly ecstatic for Owen Emig.
You said he hit 9 threes today?
He hit 9 threes today. He needed 24 for 1,000, and he got that in the second half plus. So congrats to Owen, who is a member of the Muskingum University 1,000-point club. He joins teammate Dwayne Davis as 1,000-point scorers. Here goes Bates into the lane. He's got 1,000 here in his career at John Glenn. Misses the little pull-up, but they get an offensive rebound of their own. Davis has it back to the basket, gets into the lane, now kicks it to Briggs in the corner. Cooper going to hand it to Stom. Now Stom on the dribble. Back out to the logo, middle of the floor. Stom, though, on the drive, little runner, no good. Tough angle on that shot, and LaMonica grabs the rebound, and they throw it ahead, and layup, no good. Partially blocked there, maybe by Braden Davis.
There's a good strong rebound.
And there's Briggs with his feet set, and that's money. I'll tell you what, I've seen him play enough. When he's got his feet set and he's squared up, he might just make it. And there's a steal into the corner for Stom. He's going to try a 3-ball, no good. And a rebound off to the Scotties. fast and furious action there. Cooper Briggs with a Allen Hunter State Farm Insurance three-pointer. First one of the game. His team up 7-6, 3.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Rapel checks back into the game for Rollison. Also, Carter Williams into the game for Tri-Valley.
Tri-Valley might set a record here for total rebounds in a quarter. 10 already.
LaMonica now to Patterson. Patterson, his three ball, he connects. He's got 5 and his first Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer. Dolan, strong move to the rim, and his shot just a little short, but he steals it off of the rebound, lays it up and in. C.J. Dolan with his first bucket. 4 people in the scoring column already for John Glenn, and they are tied it at 9. LaMonica with the ball on the left side, dribbles it back out toward half court. Stom just staying in front of him. LaMonica trying to take Stom into the lane, spin move. Hesitates, puts it up, and gets it to go. And you're going to have to give Stom some help if you're just going to let LaMonica take it for all the way from the logo into the lane.
I agree 100%. He switched away from Davis again that time.
Bates found Davis on the baseline. Davis's little jumper doesn't fall. And here comes Tri-Valley on a little run out. They throw it ahead, but the layup missed again. Dolan with a rebound. Couple of easy transition opportunities for Tri-Valley they have failed to connect on. And there's Dolan stopping from the free throw line, missing. And a lot of contact underneath the bucket, but the ball goes out of bounds off of Tri-Valley.
Davis was essentially sandwiched between two
again,
Scotties.
I agree again. I think he was fouled again, Brett.
There is a lot of contact.
It took a lot of contact to the head.
Hayden Genzer checks in for John Glenn. Bates on the inbound, spin move, pumps, and gets it to go. Steele Bates' first basket. 5 guys in the scoring column now for John Glenn, and it's tied at 11 with 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Very competitive, as you would expect, Mike, here in the early going.
And Tri-Valley likes the pace right now.
Patterson finds a cutting Rapel. He misses the layup, though, and the ball knocked out of bounds by John Glenn. I'm sorry, that was Baker on the miss. I thought it was Rapel for a second, but it was Baker on the miss.
Coach unhappy with that miss.
Pretty much point blank. You want those to go in these kinds of games.
Tri-Valley's missed a couple of those tonight.
They've had a couple chances in transition they have not been able to capitalize on either. Rollison into the lane, finds a man in the corner, baseline dribble. That was Baker, back to LaMonica.
There's bodies everywhere.
Patterson with the ball out front, being guarded by Dolan. It's 11 apiece, 1:20 to go in the first quarter. High screen from LaMonica. He forced a switch, and if you get a switch from him, you need to find him.
I think you have to full front LaMonica if you're the smaller guy and just hope you have backside help.
It just depends on how you want to do it. I don't think you want to play behind and just let him catch it.
I agree.
I do think you either want to front him or at least three-quarter him and get some help. Patterson with a tough shot. And again, rebound off to Tri-Valley. Rollison had it, lost it, and then it goes off of Bates. Rollison and LaMonica just doing work on the boards on the inside.
How about 9 offensive rebounds in 7 minutes?
And you know what? Coach McLaughlin will tell you, in the last couple of years, sometimes their best offense has been put it up on the glass and go get it. Because he's had some unbelievable athletes, one of those being Noah Nichols.
Right.
Terrell Darden, another one.
Looks like Zeminski comes up a little gimpy. His knee went straight to the floor there.
Called that foul on Zeminski as well. Tri-Valley ball now, 58 seconds to play in this first quarter. Rapel with it, gets it to LaMonica on the left side. Baker pops. LaMonica being closely guarded out front. Now Dolan just got buried behind LaMonica. You cannot, LaMonica just ran, created contact, and opened up, had him on his back, and
LaMonica does as good a job as getting position as anybody I've seen this year. Gets his feet set, gets his hips and shoulders squared up and takes you down deep.
A Kemp Insurance Agency free throw. First miss there from LaMonica. He's got 6 points in the early going, and he'll get another Kemp Insurance Agency free throw here with 42.8 seconds.
First free throws of the night for either team.
LaMonica second free throw. No good, off back iron, and the rebound off to Steele Bates. 40 seconds now to play. Bates with the high screen. Pulls up from three, no good. Rebound, Stom fights for it, but it goes off to Rapel, and Rapel gets it to, to Baker, and a little bit of a comedy of errors on the rebound, but Tri-Valley has it.
It's like both these teams played 22 hours ago. Oh,
and
they did.
Yeah, they did. There's a foul on Bates on a reach-in. They're trying to amp up their pressure defensively to cause some turnovers.
Bates gets his first foul.
And Tri-Valley now with 15 seconds and the last shot of the quarter, more than likely. High screen and roll. No roll, though, from LaMonica. Rollison has it, gets LaMonica on the back cut for the hammer. Ryan LaMonica shows off that physical ability as he hammers it home to end the quarter with a 13-11 lead for Tri-Valley. We'll be back with the second quarter. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Icon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember, Icon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
97.7 on your FM dial. We're WILE FM, Byesville, Cambridge.
Second quarter action ready to get underway here at the Fish Tank in New Concord. Tri-Valley with a 13-11 lead, courtesy of a fantastic throwdown by Ryan LaMonica to end the first period. And he just made himself a candidate for the Great Clips Great Play of the Game right there, Mike.
That's exactly what I was thinking. And what a rebounding quarter for Tri-Valley. They out-rebounded John Glenn 15-7, including 9 offensive rebounds. Very impressive on the boards for Tri-Valley.
You know, we talk about this at Muskingum a lot. It's all about possession, and you get possessions by extra ones, by offensive rebounds and creating turnovers. And there's a nice give and go where Bates connects. And, you know, you're getting yourself with 9 offensive rebounds, you're getting 9 more possessions.
That was a great out of bounds play, or I'm sorry, out of quarter call by Coach Scheck.
And Bates just picks up his second foul on a reach in, and one of those where you kind of wonder why things get called. I don't really think there was much there, and I've seen Braden Davis get practically hammered underneath the rim a couple of times, and there's been no call.
Also want to send a shout out to our people in South Carolina listening.
LaMonica crosses over and tries to hammer it, but misses. Dolan with the run out, and he scores. Would have been another spectacular play from LaMonica, but he couldn't get it to go down. And now Tri-Valley breaks the press. They get it ahead, and Rollison misses the layup. And it's going to go off of Tri-Valley.
I'll tell you what, though, LaMonica is a human highlight reel here in the MVL.
I mean, as we said in the pregame, he's probably the best athlete in the MVL right now.
And he doesn't lay it in when he dunks it.
No.
It's authoritative.
It's a throwdown, and he just missed that one. But it led to 2 on the other end, and there's Dolan again. But LaMonica went up and got a piece of it. And now we've got a little fisticuffs afterwards there, LaMonica and Braden Davis. LaMonica not liking that Braden Davis was a little bit physical with him. Davis is going to check out. Genzer coming back in for John Glenn.
That woke the crowd up a little bit here.
15-13, John Glenn almost stolen on the inbounds, and they get it ahead to LaMonica, who's cut off, fires it across. Good ball movement from Tri-Valley, and that shot was partially blocked and saved. Good play by Stom.
You want to talk about two teams that hate each other, it's starting to get a little aggressive.
I like it, Brett. I like it.
Stom into the lane, 3 from Dolan, no good. Rebound, Genzer with the hustle play. And from across the floor.
It was a loose ball foul, and I think it was on Ben Stom.
Now, there's 3 officials out there. And the official on the far side of the floor called that one.
I'm sorry, that was Zemensky.
That was Zemensky.
Yes.
Oh, here comes a dunk. They throw it ahead. LaMonica says, give me a couple more, and I'll take the hammer again.
John Glenn fell asleep completely right there, got beat deep.
Yes, they did. Here come the Muskies in a 15-all game. LaMonica has the last 4 for Tri-Valley on dunks, and he's missed one also. Briggs, feet set, no good. 3 ball off the mark.
A little deep and a very quick shot.
And here come the Scotties on the attack. 3-pointer on the way, no good. And that's got to be on LaMonica that time. He was on the back. Much to the delight of the home crowd.
Yeah, things are starting to pick up a little bit. May have a late arriving crowd tonight due to the early start.
Well, ESPN's here tonight.
I did see ESPN's here tonight, but they are not broadcasting.
They're not broadcasting. ESPN over there in the student section for
I see a tape
John
measure.
Glenn.
Or sorry, I see a tape dispenser.
Tape dispenser. A little bit different than a tape measure.
Yeah.
Brett.
Tape something.
We let him on one time, Dave.
I know.
That's all right.
John Glenn with possession. A lot of hands on Bates as he penetrates. Forces it up. He gets fouled, and it's good. Steele Bates answers.
And I still feel the chippiness here. Steele Bates
Yes,
kind
there
of
is.
stared him down. He made the basket and kind of looked down Jack Rapel a little bit.
And that's Rapel's second foul. Bates goes to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play.
First free throws tonight for the Muskies.
He's got 6 points, make it 7 for John Glenn, and his team has a 3-point lead at 18-15.
This is what John Glenn wants. They want to put the ball in the basket and then speed you up offensively.
They've got the full court press going again. LaMonica with a good fake there. Spin dribble, cross court pass, but it's a turnover. And Davis might have just returned the favor. He didn't make a good decision, and Coach Scheck didn't like his decision either as he's yelling at him about not throwing it ahead like that.
I was just about to say, John Glenn has 0 turnover. Oh, here comes one. No, it was not.
It was close. It was close. Briggs will inbound it. Bates comes off a double screen. He gets it inbound to Dolan. Dolan going to go one-on-one. He tried to get it to a cutting Ben Stom, but it's knocked out of bounds, and it stays with John Glenn here. 5:16 to play, 18-15 in this second quarter. John Glenn with a 3-point lead.
Muskies might have caught a break there because I believe that went off of Stom's leg.
Inbound it right to Stom. He tries the 3. It's no good. Davis gets the rebound, and he traveled. He tried to fake LaMonica up and then take an extra step, and I don't think you're allowed to do that, and he's going to check back out. Genzer back in. And we've got a timeout to the Tri-Valley bench. It's a 30-second one, so we'll keep it right here. Mike, it's all you would expect in a rivalry game. It's pretty heated, and fans getting involved on both sides. So.
And it means a lot in the league standings, for
yes,
sure.
Yes.
Yeah, everything's been solid right now. I mean, besides the game's a little bit flat, the intensity is definitely there. The crowd's into it, and you see a lot of bodying up with each other and jawing going on.
It's not been the prettiest game in terms of basketball aesthetics. We've had some turnovers. Had a few missed shots on some easy conversions, but it is what it is. And as we mentioned, they played last night, each team. So who's going to have the most in the tank as we progress this evening might determine who wins this one, Mike.
And you got to figure, too, Tri-Valley was at home last night, and John Glenn was on the road, so that's kind of even as well.
Tri-Valley with the basketball coming out of the timeout. 5 minutes now to play until halftime. Nice take all the way down. That's going to be a charge.
I wondered what the official was going to call there.
He was trying to decide, and that was Ben Stom down there doing a good job.
It was about a 1.5 second delay. At first I thought he was going to count the basket, but he did point in the other direction.
It was one of those that could have gone either way, and that time it went the way of the Muskies.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Bates with the ball gets it to Dolan. Hand off to Briggs. Briggs now back cut to Dolan, and boy, missed shot, and boy, lots of contact on the rebound. No call either way on the shot or on the rebound, and here we go the other end. Scotties basketball. Ball tipped by Bates. Now they get it to Patterson. His three, no good. Rebound off to John Glenn. That's Stom with the rebound. Bates gets to the hole, fakes up LaMonica and converts. Bates now with 7 in the quarter, 9 for the game.
What a nice ball fake getting LaMonica up in the air.
You know, that's one thing that I really appreciate about Steele Bates' game, and all the times we've covered him. He does not get sped up. He's going to play at his own speed.
Correct.
And he converted a tough shot. He got LaMonica, probably the best athlete out there, up in the air and got the easy 2.
And I think we had a delay of game warning on John Glenn that last possession.
Dumped it inside to Rollison there. Rollison trying to make some hay against Genzer, and he can't. But another offensive rebound, this time to Baker. Baker. Got that over to Williams. And now nice pass there from Patterson. Bounce pass inside. And that was dumped off to Baker, who converts. And he's got a chance for the three-point play.
Tri-Valley 0 for 2 from the line tonight.
Dolan, that's his second foul. Third foul of the quarter. And Baker gets the three-point play. His first points of the game. And it's 20-18 now. John Glenn by 2 with 3:40 to play until half. Bates has got it now to Dolan on the left side. Dolan trying to create space. Gets into the lane, stops, kicks it back to Stom. Stom head fakes, goes to the rim, lays it up and in. Good move. Good finish from Ben Stom. That's his second bucket of the game.
Stom knew he had to get it high off the glass because LaMonica was there.
LaMonica was lurking, and he got it up and over him and off the backboard. Here come the Scotties now. Patterson has the basketball. Gets it inside. That's going to be a foul on Genzer from behind.
Tri-Valley just doing a great job getting good post position, and right now, John Glenn just not working hard enough in the post to deny that.
Well, one of the things that you want offensively is you want to get paint touches. You want to get the ball into the paint. Even if you're not going to shoot that shot, it makes the defense have to react and change position, and you want to get paint touches, either by kicking it in or by dribbling it in there and stopping under control. And, you know, they're just doing a really good job of getting it to the paint.
Let's see if they try LaMonica this time. He's matched up with Dolan.
Dolan already with 2 fouls. He's going to hand it off to Patterson. Patterson tries from long range, no good. Rebound off to Bates. He took it away from LaMonica.
John Glenn doing a much better job rebounding in this quarter.
You know, Bates fights through a lot of contact, and it just really doesn't speed him up. There's a rebound off to Tri-Valley, and Carter Williams going to score ahead of the pack, and 22-20 now, John Glenn by 2. Briggs off the dribble. He stops, finds Davis. Davis flips it up, no good. LaMonica with the rebound. And again, LaMonica's presence really altered the shot, and Rollison going to lose it out of bounds. He tried to move with it before he caught it. And that's out of bounds.
And you can 100% see the difference LaMonica makes with his shot blocking abilities when John Glenn gets close to the rim. He's altering shots. He might not be blocking everything, but he's changing them.
And his presence just changes things as well. Bates will bring it up court for John Glenn. 2 minutes now to go until halftime. It's 22-20. John Glenn by 2. Stom and Dolan almost fumble it out of bounds. Now Bates has it. Bates shakes off the screen, tries a three, and it's in and out. Rebound off to the Scotties. Baker grabs it. He gets it back and gets into the front court. There's a trap. Stom had a hand on it. Ball's loose on the floor, and they're going to say alternate possession. And that goes to John Glenn. Coach McLaughlin trying to call a timeout, but nobody has definitive possession.
But sometimes the official will go. They will err to the person calling timeout.
I think officials watch too much TV and grant that because they see it done on television.
Correct.
But they didn't fall for that one on that.
Tri-Valley with 6 turnovers tonight.
Bates between the legs. Back to Stom. Stom thought about penetrating, backs it off. Now to Briggs. Briggs on the left wing. He penetrates, kicks it to Davis. Davis guarded by LaMonica. Now back to Bates in the middle of the floor. 1:05 to play. Bates on the dribble. Turns the corner. Draws a crowd, gets it to Davis. Davis gets to the rim. Another missed shot inside. Affected by LaMonica.
7 rebounds, LaMonica tonight.
Here come the Scotties on the run. Patterson with the ball into the lane, finds LaMonica, and he couldn't get the handle on it. And they're going to say it's a kick, and it goes to John Glenn.
Are they saying LaMonica intentionally kicked that ball?
I'm not sure. We'll have to get Brett, our crack video guy, on the replay on that one. He'll have to tell us. Bates will bring it up. There's 40 seconds to play until halftime.
That's the last thing I would have thought would have been called on that, was a kick ball possession to John
Exactly.
Glenn.
22-20. Davis thought about the three, instead penetrates, kicks it to Stom. Stom on the dribble, gets into the lane, but there's LaMonica to greet him, and wisely kicks it back. Dolan now with 19 seconds. Crosses over, hesitates. Now back to Bates. 10 seconds. Bates is going to take the last shot, I'm pretty sure. 6 seconds, he better move. He's got LaMonica on him, gets into the lane, jump shot, no good. Rebound, no chance because the horn sounds. That's going to end our first half. John Glenn 22, Tri-Valley 20. We'll be back with our halftime show after these messages. High school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at DutrosAuto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for saving time on a great haircut at Great Clips. You used online check-in to put your name on the list in the app and made it to the salon right on time, thanks to getting a Ready Next text." Your hair would also like to add, "This cut rules," and the price, a very close second. For a great haircut that fits your schedule and your budget, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
At Abel's, we're proud that so many people trust our family with their family's home comfort. I'm Russ Abels. For new heating and cooling, you can trust us to save you money with our high-efficiency systems. We're trusted for electrical work, lighting, outlets, generators, complete home electrical service upgrades. We do it all. And you can trust us in an emergency. Whether it's heating, cooling, or electrical repairs, we promise to do the job right. It's what we do for family, and it's what everyone deserves. Trust Ables.
Looking for adventure? Check out the 2022 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands at Doane Ford. This rugged ride is built to take you anywhere with just 18,000 miles and a soft top perfect for open-air freedom. Equipped for both off-road thrills and everyday comfort, this Bronco is ready for whatever the road brings. Don't wait. Vehicles like this don't stay long. Visit Doane Ford today and take the 2022 Bronco Badlands for a spin. Your next adventure starts here.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, Allwell.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
It's halftime here at the Fish Tank in New Concord. The Muskies with a slim 22-20 lead over the Tri-Valley Scotties in MVL Big School Division basketball. And it's hotly contested even though it's cold outside, and not much offense except for a couple spectacular dunks from Ryan LaMonica. But both teams really struggling to put the ball in the basket. And as we were talking during the break here, Mike's crack statistician here, he's got 10 offensive rebounds for Tri-Valley. Now, they had 9 in the first quarter.
Correct.
So John Glenn has improved in that area. John Glenn with 5 offensive rebounds. So that favors Tri-Valley by 5. But the turnovers is what evens the possession game out. Tri-Valley with 7 turnovers. John Glenn with only 1. So that favors John Glenn by 6. So right now, John Glenn has 1 more possession in this game, where that's where you're looking for in a close game. You need extra possessions, more than your opponent. And right now, John Glenn has 1 extra possession and actually lead by 2.
Especially in a game that we would consider back in the day a rock fight.
Yes.
I mean, this game's turned into a rock fight. Each possession is very important. And the moral of the story, you just told it, was Tri-Valley, they have to take better care of the basketball, and John Glenn has to rebound better.
Right.
And that's it. We just narrowed it down right there. We figured it out here, Dave.
We've got it. We've got the mojo up here. Just breaking down the scoring a little bit here. Cooper Briggs with 3 for John Glenn. Dolan with 4. Stom with 4. Braden Davis with 2. Steele Bates leads the Muskies with 9 points. For Tri-Valley, Carter Williams with 2. Patterson's got 5. Baker's got 3, and Brian LaMonica leads all scorers. He has 10 points, and 4 of those of the spectacular dunk variety. Another one, the miss dunk was pretty spectacular.
He missed one here last year. It almost went off the rafters when he missed it. Was that I believe it was last year.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It was a putback where he missed it, and it just ricocheted off the back of the rim.
Well, right now, as we've got a hotly contested game, which we expected, and in this second half, as you pointed out, what's got to happen for each team. John Glenn, they've got to do the job on the boards. I think they've also got to keep Tri-Valley from just getting it deep into the post like they did early.
Right.
And then for Tri-Valley, they've just got to take care of it. They got to take care of it. If you turn it over, you don't get a shot attempt. And the best thing that's happened for them, their shots, if they get a miss, they've been going to get it. I mean, that's it. LaMonica's there. Rollison's been in there rebounding. Baker. All those guys have been just rebounding the basketball, and they've just taken it to John Glenn on the boards.
Well, John Glenn only shot 9 for 29, Dave. And I bet of those misses, LaMonica caused 3 or 4 of them just with his presence. And actually one time Stom made one, but he had to actually shoot it probably 6 inches to a foot higher, higher off the glass just to get it above him. So that's looming in the back of the minds of some of these John Glenn players when LaMonica is there in the paint waiting.
Our game, again, our sponsors presenting this to you tonight: Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, Great Clips, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Absolute One Window Tinting, and Shriver's Pharmacy, all sponsors of tonight's game here at the Fish Tank in New Concord. We've also got another sponsor we didn't mention right off, but Lock 9 Pizza sponsors our player of the game. And as Mike and I will certainly attest, we love eating at Lock 9. We love the food. We love the folks there and the way they treat you. So we certainly love having Lock 9 as a sponsor. We will pick a player of the game, and they will get a free small pizza from Lock 9 Pizza. Can't beat it, can you, Mike?
We didn't even talk about the Wangus burger.
We didn't even talk about
the burger. You had the Wangus burger, Brett, down there yet?
I haven't. I went there and I've had, let's see, I had something the first time I don't remember. The second time I had a hot honey pizza. So we did a final game. I just went after myself after. It was good.
Yeah, it was very good. It's kind of
good stuff.
It's not real spicy, but it's hot. It's hot. I agree.
It's good. It's good stuff. And of course, we love Marcia and her staff down there. They treat us well when we are visiting, when we are down in Duncan Falls. The school, and I was just wondering about this too. John Glenn and Tri-Valley, they were the only two schools that went in the area on Friday.
They went on 2-hour delay.
2-hour delay.
That is correct.
But you just wonder how the week goes if you're, I mean, I hated it when we missed school as a basketball coach, because then you're trying to figure out when you practice, if you can practice. Does your district have a policy about practicing on snow days? That's always a big one.
I think the next thing we're going to run into, Dave, is people are just going to start going to school when it's minus 10 degrees, because it's not going to get any better for the next couple of weeks. From what this week gets a little better, but the week after they're saying it's possibly going to be worse than this past week. So I think schools are just going to say, hey, we're going on a 2-hour delay.
Let's button up and go.
Yeah, and I think you're going to have to, and the state's probably going to have to give some relief on some of these days.
Well, it just depends on how many hours you have scheduled in your instructional time. We were talking about that last night.
Right.
So
each district does it differently.
Yeah, we're ready for second half action here. Tri-Valley will get the first possession, and this is anyone's game, and we've got 16 minutes on the clock here to determine it. Patterson with the basketball for Tri-Valley, being guarded by Briggs. They get it in the high post. They're trying to get it down low to LaMonica. They do. Davis does a good job against him. Just bodies up, goes straight up, and LaMonica shoots an air ball.
That was excellent defense. Probably the best defense on LaMonica tonight.
Davis runs the floor, gets a layup, but it's no good. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with John Glenn. Davis played the defense and then sprinted to the other end. They threw it to him, but he could not get the layup to go. But they fought for it. Still John Glenn possession. Now inbounded to Briggs. Here comes Dolan off a screen. His three blocked, but it goes right to Bates. He finds Davis, who finally gets one to go inside. Braden Davis, his second bucket of the game. He's got 4.
Still Bates been in the right place at the right time so far, rebounding.
And there's a trap, and it's going to be off of Tri-Valley. There's another turnover. Rapel off of him. He got into a trap, and Bates knocked it loose, and then Rapel knocked it away out of bounds, and it goes back to John Glenn with a 24-20 lead here. Right early in this third quarter. Bates now with the ball. Briggs off of a flare screen, but not open. Bates picks up his dribble, gets to Stom. Stom thought about trying to take Rolison on the dribble, does. Turns his back, tries to hit a cutting Dolan, but it's a turnover. Goes to Tri-Valley. LaMonica comes up with it. And here come the Scotties.
Tri-Valley just doing a good job of sitting down and playing man-to-man defense.
Patterson now over to Baker. Baker into the lane, runner no good. Tough shot, and rebound off to Steele Bates. Dolan on the run. He picked it up now to Briggs at the top of the circle. Hands it off to Dolan, standing on the JG logo. Now to the right side to Bates. Bates, spin move. Lost control of it, keeps his dribble. and finds a way to get it up and in. And again, Bates just does not get sped up, and he scores and gives his team a 6-point lead. And that is a Zimba Company's 30-second timeout called by Coach McLaughlin. And he knows this has been a hard-fought game. It's close, and he doesn't want John Glenn to get on a run and get out of touch. And it's only still a 6-point deficit.
Yeah, if this thing gets to double digits either way, that's like a 20-point lead in a game like this. But right there on that last play, Steele Bates used every move he had in the arsenal. And I thought for 1 second he was going to reverse layup.
Right.
But he comes back from underneath the basket, and right hands are in off the glass.
And again, that's the thing that I really like about Steele Bates. He just does not get sped up. He takes his time and doesn't really get flustered. He really, plays with just real poise, and that's something that, makes him very attractive as a player at the next level.
And John Glenn needs that offensively right now.
And there's going to be a turnover, except they're going to call a foul. Coach Scheck doesn't agree with it. A trap there along the sideline, and that's going to be C.J. Dolan's third foul.
Had it not been a foul, it was an easy 2 points the other way for the maroon and white.
Zeminski will check in for Dolan. Dolan 4 points, 3 fouls on the night, and he's not happy with the call either, but there was contact, so we're going to give the officials the benefit of the doubt on that one. Back cut by Rollison, and he lost it on the way up. Good pass from Patterson. And ball scrambled for people on the floor again. Rollison on the floor gets it. Tried to get it to LaMonica. LaMonica finally corrals it.
What is going on out here, Dave?
Good ball movement from the Scotties. Rollison just threw it up, but there's LaMonica holding people off with his left hand, getting the rebound and putting it back in with his right hand. And there we go to the other end, and LaMonica blocks Davis's layup. Bates with the rebound. He forces it up into the lane, and he gets it to go. 28-22 here, fast and furious action. Here come the Scotties against the John Glenn press. They break it, and they're on offense. Patterson into the lane. Took it right to Stom, and Stom did not move. Muskies with numbers. Stom stops, pops, gets it to go. Ben Stom. 30-22, it's an 8-point lead.
4 of 7 in the quarter shooting for John Glenn.
Good job by Tri-Valley breaking the press, and I think he missed that one. I thought that went off of Rapel's leg out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Tri-Valley.
The pace has definitely picked up, and John Glenn, this is exactly how John Glenn wants to play.
Official right there, though. See, he has a better angle than I do from all the way up here, so. Rollison with the basketball. Now to LaMonica. Rollison wants to screen for him. LaMonica is going to be fouled on the dribble. That's going to be on number 1, which is Briggs. His first foul.
How about Steele Bates? 5 rebounds in this third quarter so far. 2 of them offensive.
He's got 13. He leads the Muskies right now. Genzer back in. He's trying to fight with LaMonica. Patterson with a 3 ball, and the bank was not open here on Saturday night for Patterson.
Another rebound. Yeah, another rebound. You and I are thinking a lot tonight.
Stop it.
Jinx.
Bates pulls from 3. Good! Steele Bates from downtown with an Allen Hunter State Farm 3-pointer. Now all of a sudden it's an 11-point lead, and that's going to be a full timeout for Tri-Valley. Zimba Company's timeout. We will take a Zimba Company's timeout as well. This is high school basketball on AVC Sports.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community, everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
Third quarter action continues here from the Fish Tank in New Concord. John Glenn has run off to an 11-point lead to start this second half. It's 33-22. Tri-Valley now with the basketball facing that full court pressure once again. Rollison has it. Over to Rapel. Rapel comes up the floor. He's going to get trapped. Bates. They do get it out of the trap to Patterson. Patterson gets it head to Williams. Williams shot fake. Down the lane, almost a turnover, but Williams going to throw it cross court, almost stolen by Briggs. He falls down. Patterson gets to the rim. Wild layup does not go. Here comes Ben Stom with the rebound. Kicks it to Briggs. Briggs shot fakes, gets to the lane, back to Stom. Stom penetrates, now kicks it back to Genzer. Genzer going to try his luck, no good. Rebound off on the floor, bodies on the floor. Coach Sheck wanted to call a timeout, and the officials just laughing at him because there was no possession there.
Not at all.
That's going to be alternate possession, and it will go to Tri-Valley, I believe, is the way.
Should be John Glenn. Should be John Glenn.
And it is John Glenn, so Sheck didn't need the timeout there. Genzer took the shot, but did get his hands on the offensive rebound. There's Dolan in the corner. He gets on the dribble, and he's fouled as he goes to the rim by Rollison. Colton Rollison's first foul of the game, and he's going to send C.J. Dolan to the line.
Offensively, John Glenn has become the aggressor. And once they became the aggressor, this game has changed.
C.J. Dolan at the free throw line for a pair of of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. He gets the first one to go.
Risky for him to be in the game playing with 3 fouls, 3:40 to go in the third.
Did they missed the point there? Because I think it should be 35-22.
I think they're giving him the benefit of the doubt to taking him out on defense, Brett. That's a good point. They're going to substitute him offensively for defense.
They did update the scoreboard. It's 35-22. 3:40 to play in this third quarter. And there's a steal. Stom with a good trap, and he dumps the pass off to Bates. A great pass from Stom, and Bates lays it up and in. And there's a foul in the backcourt. That one's going to be on Briggs. Boy, great play by Stom with the steal and then the nice little bounce pass there to Bates.
Nice 13-2 run here in this third quarter.
Yes.
For the John Glenn Muskies. I've seen Stom do that a couple times where he steals it, tips it to himself, and then makes a nice play out of it.
Tri-Valley now gets it to Rollison. Rollison into the lane, jumps. Shot no good. Rebound by Stom. Here comes Bates for the Muskies. 3:16 to play in the third quarter. He hands it to Stom. Stom now to Briggs. Briggs. Genzer wanted a screen for him.
Spacing's good. It was good.
He gets it back to Stom now. Bates with the basketball being guarded by LaMonica. Genzer now with the basketball. He gets it to Briggs on the left side to Stom at the top. Drives down the lane. Lots of contact. No call, and the shot is off. No good. Here come the Scotties. In a hurry, Baker skips it across to Rapel. His three, he gets it to go. Much needed basket for Tri-Valley. Rapel connects on his first bucket of the game, and it's an Allen Hunter State Farm three-point shot. 37-25.
Tri-Valley is sitting down and playing good defense still.
John Glenn with a 12-point lead. Stom with the basketball. Right on the JG logo. Gets it to Zeminski. Zeminski now to Bates. Bates would like to try to get into the lane on the dribble, and he does. Left-handed try on the finish. Rebound thrown up and missed. Almost another offensive rebound. Genzer crashing the glass hard, but could not get the rebound to go. And there's Patterson with an awkward shot, but he gets it to go. And there's a 5-0 run for Tri-Valley to get him back to 10. It's 37-27, John Glenn. And you just can't put both hands on him.
No.
Rapel's just put both hands on Bates as he tried to go around him, and you just can't use both hands.
And it doesn't matter how, softly you touch him with both hands. As soon as that referee sees two elbows going out like that.
When you extend, they're going to call it.
Yeah.
if it's close to the vest, let's say, and I mean, you know, there's some contact, they're not going to call it. But when you extend the arms, Dolan now on the dribble, flips it back to Bates. He's going to try an awkward-looking three, but there's Braden Davis for a rebound. Kicks it out to Briggs. No good. Rebound by Genzer.
I think we got a timeout here by Coach Scheck.
You know, and a lot of people are screaming for the travel. That's not traveling. You can slide as far as you want with the basketball.
Exactly. And a lot
as
of people
soon as you roll
that,
over,
then you're traveling.
You're traveling, but you can slide for 20 feet, and it's not traveling.
100% correct, Dave.
That is a Zemba Company's timeout, and that was called by Coach Scheck right in front of his bench. He wanted to keep possession here. It's a 10-point game, 37-27. His team has owned the third quarter, much like a team we saw play last night.
Yeah, Maysville in that third quarter. Was it 31 points they scored in that third quarter?
Yep, 31-point quarter, and they have a way of coming out of the locker room and just dominating the third quarter, and John Glenn has done that tonight. They took what was a 2-point game, and they have stretched it out to right now it is a 10-point game. They have enjoyed an advantage. A little 5-0 run here by Tri-Valley, though, has cut it back.
John Glenn, 13 rebounds in the quarter. Tri-Valley only 3 in the quarter.
LaMonica on Bates, and he can't stay with him. Bates takes him to the rim and lays it up and in. Bates has 11 points in the quarter. He's got 20 for the game.
That was a crafty shot.
LaMonica crossover, and he lays it up and in. Nice move from Ryan LaMonica. He's got 14 for his team. Now 56 seconds to play in the third quarter. I think we're going to see John Glenn be very patient right here. I say that as Bates penetrates into the lane and dumps it off to Dolan, but Dolan couldn't get the shot off. Bates into the lane again. And again, it's about those paint touches, Mike. If you can get a paint touch, which Bates has been doing, you just create opportunities for your team.
There's just too many other John Glenn players in the lane when he's in the lane.
That time there was. They've done a good job spacing the floor, but that time there was a crowd. 39-29, there's 35 seconds to play in this third quarter. Tri-Valley against the pressure here. Rollison's got it. Bates harassing him up the sideline. Rollison lost it, but it went right to Baker. LaMonica finds Patterson. Patterson into the lane. Bounce pass. Nice job to Rollison. Great pass from Patterson, and Rollison connects on his first bucket of the game. It's an 8-point game.
Tri-Valley's made their last 4 shots.
12 seconds left. Bates will take the last shot.
And he better get
He's going to create on his own. It's LaMonica on him. Behind the back, 2 seconds. He finds Davis. Davis shot no good at the horn. And that's going to end the third quarter. It's 39-31. John Glenn leading Tri-Valley. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. High school basketball on AVC Sports.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Vicon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that 3-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember Vicon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
Fourth quarter ready to get underway here from the fish tank at John Glenn High School. John Glenn leads this by 8 as we enter the fourth quarter. It's 39-31, and they will also have the first possession of the fourth quarter. That third quarter, 17-11 in favor of John Glenn, but Tri-Valley scored the last 5.
Made their last 4 baskets.
Last 7, excuse me. They scored the last 7, and that helped them get back into this game. Dolan, a little bit too casual with the ball. It's stolen by LaMonica. He's got a head of steam, and he's going to lay it up and in. Good move by Ryan LaMonica. And he cuts it to a 6-point game now, 39-33, as Steele Bates walks it up the floor for John Glenn.
LaMonica looks like a deer going down that court.
Well, the football coach at Muskingum University, Matt Nardo, has become a huge basketball fan as he goes to see Ryan LaMonica play a lot of basketball, because heavily recruiting him because he would like to pair him with a Tri-Valley quarterback that is now enrolled at Muskingum University, Max Lyle.
That is true.
And he would like to pair a couple of those Tri-Valley guys together here in his football program. And when you see the athleticism, you can't help it. You
kind of want to throw it up to him in the end zone.
You kind of want to just throw it up to him and see if he can go get it.
Yeah. It looked like Tri-Valley is going to try some pressure, but they did back it off.
41-33, 7:09 to go in the basketball game. Dolan with the ball for John Glenn. Ball security is going to be a paramount to both teams. Bates gets into the lane, and he's going to be fouled on his way up. That's on Rapel. That is his fourth foul. Nope, they called it on Patterson instead. And that's his first.
Yeah, that'll be his first. A little different set here, out of bounds play we see from John Glenn.
They get it into Briggs. Briggs going to let the three go. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Tri-Valley. 8-point game as Tri-Valley gets to the offensive end. Patterson down the lane, good move. Blocked by Stom, and a foul on Stom.
Stom went straight up. Got a clean block up top, but they must have called it with the body.
Patterson at the line for a couple of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. Eyes the rim, first free throw is good. That's the first free throw of the second half for Tri-Valley.
They are 2 of 4 tonight.
41-34 is our score. Patterson with the second free throw, and that one is good. 2 for 2 from the line for Patterson. 41-35, a 6-point game. John Glenn with the ball. Dolan has it. Now to Stom on the right side. Thought about a three for a second from the top of the circle, but changed his mind. They skip it to Briggs in the corner. Briggs got up in the air but found Stom. Stom on the dribble.
Tri-Valley doing a great job half court defensively still.
Hands it to Bates. Bates splits, gets into the lane, throws it up wildly, and it's off to Tri-Valley. LaMonica back to Baker. Baker lays it up, no good, but there's LaMonica for the rebound. He doesn't get it. It's tipped out. 3 ball on the way, and it's a foul. Patterson fouled shooting a 3 by Stom, and it's a good call. Patterson, who just made a couple, is going to go back to the line to shoot 3. Stom trying to fly by. He did hit him on the arm.
Okay, these rebounding statistics are quarter by quarter. One team dominates one quarter, the next team dominates the next quarter.
Well, there was a whole lot of want-to there by Tri-Valley on the glass. And they fought the battle and won that battle for that offensive board. Patterson now the recipient as he got fouled on his 3-point attempt. And he makes the first 2 of these Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. It's 41-37, and he's got a chance to cut it to 3 here with just under 6 minutes left in the game.
Hasn't been a one-possession game for a while.
Patterson gets all 3. He's 5 for 5 in the quarter, and now it's a 3-point game. It's 41-38.
Those are 5 big ones.
All in a row.
Briggs on the dribble, gets to the rim, and he gets LaMonica off his feet, and that is a foul on Ryan LaMonica, his second. Briggs did a good job getting to 2 feet, Mike, and then showed the ball, LaMonica in the air. That's his 3rd foul. I was off on my book.
And that's why we got Brett with us.
Now we get
He's
Cooper.
a Hawkeye.
He picked up a foul on a rebound over on the John Glenn side. Basically when, I don't want to say over the back because it's not a call, but.
Yeah, we can call it. We're going back to it. Let's just call it over the back.
Got a bit too aggressive trying to get that rebound, and they called it on him earlier in the, I think it was the 3rd quarter.
Cooper Briggs connects on a first Kemp Insurance Agency free throw. And his second one is up and good as well. 43-38. And John Glenn applies the full court pressure.
John Glenn 5 of 5 at the
Almost
line.
a steal back to Baker. And he beats the press. They get it to Rollison. Rollison tries to get it to LaMonica. Almost a turnover. Genzer knocked it out of bounds. Boy, LaMonica had a chance to get his hands on it there in the lane and maybe convert, but ball gets knocked away. 5:35 to go, and it's a 5-point game. LaMonica trying to find some space inside and can't do it. They've got him hemmed in there. They inbounded it to Baker in the backcourt. Now LaMonica goes and gets it out on the logo. Tries to throw the pass and deflected by Genzer, and Briggs gets his hands on it. There's another turnover.
And we're back to the rock fight with these half-court possessions, Dave.
And you're going to have to do something to get it out of Bates' hands, because he's going to get into the lane like he did again and scores again. Steele Bates gives his team a 7-point lead. It was down to 3. Now it's back to 7.
That's a big boy basket right there.
And there's a turnover. Great job. A great play by Bates as he read the passer, got in the passing lane, and then draws the foul.
He anticipated that one extremely well.
He saw it coming and did a great job reacting, getting into the passing lane. That's a big steal because that's possession. That's possession in a game like this. That's huge. And guess what? John Glenn now into the bonus. The next free throw, or the next foul, they will get 2 free throws automatic. And you know there's going to be some fouls called down the stretch.
Absolutely.
Bates pulls up, gets it to Dolan. Dolan back to Bates. That's where they want it, in the playmaker's hands. He gets down the lane. A lot of contact, and he threw it up. Doesn't make any difference if it's shooting or not, because it's 2 free throws the rest of the way.
Correct.
That's on Rapel. And Bates is going to go to the line for a pair.
Coach Scheck, offense and defensive subbing already here with 4:38 in the game.
Bates has 24 on the night, and his first Kemp Insurance Agency free throw is short and no good. He'll still get the second one.
First miss on the night for the Muskies.
First miss on the night. They were 5 for 5, now 5 for 6. Bates with the second one. And that one goes.
So does that make them 6 for 7?
Stop.
Don't do the 6-7, Mike Snively.
If the adults keep saying it, the kids will stop.
I love your philosophy on that. Patterson with a 3 from the corner, no good, but there's LaMonica for the rebound. He gets it back to Patterson. Patterson tried to cross over in front of Dolan, but now beats Dolan around the side. He throws it up, no good, but he's fouled. I think that's on Bates, and that'll be his third. And Patterson will go back to the line, who is a perfect 5 for 5 here in the fourth quarter. His team trailing by 8. It's 46-38. Patterson does the little left leg kick before every free throw, and it must work for him because he is still perfect. 6 for 6 now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's found that nice rhythm. He's relaxed, has a nice shot with his form.
Let's watch that left leg kick again. There it is.
Starting the engine.
He's starting the engine, gets it a couple times, and he gets that one to go. Perfect from the line, 7 for 7. And he's got 14 points now for Tri-Valley. Dolan with the ball for John Glenn. And he threw it away. He got down into the lane and then threw it away. And now here comes Tri-Valley with numbers. Big turnover from John Glenn, but there's LaMonica returning the favor, trying to get it to Patterson, but he threw it to Coach McLaughlin instead. The only thing is Coach McLaughlin not playing.
He's not playing tonight, and if he were playing tonight, it'd probably be a lot different game, because I'll tell you right now, Todd McLaughlin was a player.
He was pretty good.
Yeah.
I hear that about Coach McLaughlin. He was a pretty dynamic player at West Em.
Correct.
Stom gets it to Davis, who's going to try a 3, and it's an air ball. And I do not think that's the shot that Coach Scheck was wanting in that situation, and Braden will check out of the game.
In Braden's defense, he was open.
He was wide open. John Glenn with the full court pressure. They lead 46-40, and Zeminski gets a hand on it.
As he always does. Zeminski's all over the floor. I love watching him defensively. He's got those long arms. Hustles, man. He hustles. Brings his team some energy.
He's up front on the press here. LaMonica was breaking long like a good receiver would.
Guess who?
And there's a turnover created by Zeminski. Briggs goes to the basket. He lays it up and in. Strong move from Cooper Briggs. Gives his team an 8-point lead, but Tri-Valley ahead to Rollison, who lost the ball on the way up but is fouled by Hayden Ginzer.
14 turnovers for Tri-Valley. That seems to be the difference in the game right now. Just 4 for John Glenn.
Rollison will go to the line to shoot a pair. I think he lost it on the way up, but then got fouled by Ginzer. And he gets 2 free throws. Kemp Insurance Agency free throws, and he connects on the first one.
Tri-Valley is burying free throws. In fact, they've made
they're
9 in a row.
They're 8 for 8.
I'm sorry, 8 in a row.
8 for 8 here in the quarter. They hit
9 in a row. You're right. It's 9 in a row.
They hit 1 in the second quarter. In and out on the second with almost a rebound there by Baker. Dolan with the ball. He gets it into the front court. Dumps it off to Davis. Shot blocked by LaMonica, and they're going to call a foul.
That should be 4.
That's 4 on LaMonica.
Now that one had to be up top because there was no body involved in that block.
Braden Davis will go to the line to shoot a pair. He's got 4 points on the night. His first trip to the line to shoot Kemp Insurance Agency free throws, and he gets the first one.
Now, Dave, we're almost to the point where we start talking about possessions. 8-point lead, 3 possessions.
49-41, John Glenn by 8. Second free throw, good from Davis, 50-41. John Glenn by 9 with 3:11 to go. Both teams will shoot free throws, 2 free throws the rest of the way on any foul. LaMonica trapped in the corner. That's a good trap, but he finds a cutting Baker who might have got away with steps.
You said it first.
50-43. That was an NBA finish. Bates with the basketball, and that's where John Glenn would like to have it in his hands with the clock moving, 2:44 to play. And you can't put your hands on him. You just can't do that. And that's going to be on Baker, and that's going to send Bates to the line for a pair of free throws. Bates will shoot a pair.
Bates did miss a free throw earlier in the game.
It is a Kemp Insurance Agency pair of free throws. This one, Bates hits the first one.
I have John Glenn 9 of 10, so both teams shooting well from the line.
Stepping up to the free throw line and knocking them in. Bates now with the second one. His team by 8. And the second one no good. Of course, we talked about good free throw shooting, and, both teams miss. Patterson skips it across. Williams, three-pointer on the way, gets it to go. Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer from Carter Williams, and that cuts the lead back to 5. It's 51-46.
A lot of spurts in this game by both teams.
Amazing how things change. You get a missed free throw and a 3. That's a 4-point swing right there. Dolan being guarded by Williams. Gets down the lane, layup, good. C.J. Dolan, strong move. And LaMonica didn't want to come over because he's got 4 fouls.
And he did it. C.J. Dolan did a nice job just being strong and taking it to the basket.
Almost a turnover on the pressure. Williams kicks it into Rollison. He lays it up and in. His second bucket of the night. He's got 5. 53-48 now, a minute 43 to go. Still anyone's game here in MVL basketball. Dolan now to Bates. They reach in and foul Bates. Now, if you're playing defense straight up like that, and then if you're going to foul sooner.
I agree. You're wasting too much time.
You're wasting too much time. If you're going to foul sooner.
Because it looked like one of those intentional, unintentional fouls.
Right.
And the wrong guy to boot, to foul. As I say that, he misses another.
He's now 2 for 4 here so far in the quarter.
He's missed 3 total.
Excuse me, 2 for 5. He's 2 for 5 in the quarter.
This free throw, if he makes this, would get it back to a full two-possession game.
Bates' second free throw, no good. He missed a pair. LaMonica with the rebound, and his team trailing by 5. Rollison on the attack. Lays it up, good. Nice strong move from Colton Rollison. And it's a full timeout, a Zemba Company's timeout. We'll take a timeout too. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports. It's a 3-point game.
We've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
Fast and furious action here in the fourth quarter at the Fish Tank in New Concord. It's 53-50, John Glenn with 1:20 to play. They got the basketball out of bounds here. And they're going to inbound it. Dolan to Stom, back to Dolan. Full court pressure from Tri-Valley. Dolan behind the back, gets it into the front court now, finds Stom. Stom back to Dolan. Dolan in control of the ball. Right now, I'd say Dolan's handling the ball because he's better from the free throw line right now. Bates has been struggling. Dolan all the way down the lane, and it's a charge on C.J. Dolan as LaMonica stands in and takes the charge with 4 fouls, and Dolan called for the charge.
That's the call of the night. If it goes the other way, LaMonica's gone.
That's where you need a charge arc in this game.
Yes.
I'm sorry, he's standing underneath the rim. I don't like a charge underneath the rim. Here comes Tri-Valley with a chance to tie it. 49.6 seconds. It's 53-50, John Glenn.
Tri-Valley does not need a three here.
No, there's plenty of time left in this game. 49.6 seconds is an eternity in basketball. And they turn it over on the inbounds. Briggs with the steal and the layup. Huge play from Cooper Briggs, puts his team up by 5, but here comes Tri-Valley in a hurry. Rollison gets all the way to the rim, but misses. Braden Davis gets the rebound, and he throws it ahead to Stom. Stom has the basketball. 32 seconds, and he's fouled. A big turn of events here in the basketball game.
How about Briggs? That changed everything.
Stole the inbounds and laid it in. And then a missed shot, a rebound from Davis, and now Stom goes to the free throw line with a chance really to put his team in a really good position, but he misses.
4 straight for John Glenn misses right now at the free throw line.
Stom misses the first one with 30.4 seconds left. It's 55-50, and there's plenty of time left for Tri-Valley. Second free throw on the way, it's good. John Glenn now by 6.
And John Glenn's going to pick him up just to make him waste time.
30.4 seconds to go. Rollison has it in the backcourt. Stom knocks it away and lays it in.
Wow.
Ben Stom with the big defensive play. And another steal, C.J. Dolan. And LaMonica fouls him on the layup, and he just fouled out of the game.
Unbelievable, Dave. 8 turnovers for Tri-Valley in this quarter, and they just handed the ball, basically.
2 straight times here.
3.
Well, 3 straight times.
3 straight times. You go back to
the Briggs steal.
You're 4. Unbelievable.
Ryan LaMonica played an outstanding game for Tri-Valley. He stood in there and took a charge with 4 fouls. You got to admire the kid's guts for that one. That's a hard thing to do. You know you got 4 fouls, and he stood in and took a charge. Dolan gets the first free throw.
LaMonica only had 14 rebounds tonight.
And Dolan gets both to go. Huge free throws, 60-50. All of a sudden, a 3-point game is now a 10-point game.
And it's over.
Patterson falls over in the backcourt. Dolan takes it in, and he tries a dunk, a pseudo dunk, I will call that one. Missed it. Patterson throws up the three, no good. Braden Davis with a rebound, and that's going to end it. Tri-Valley falls to John Glenn 60-50. We'll be back to the fish tank to wrap this one up in a couple of minutes. High school basketball on AVC Sports.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for saving time on a great haircut at Great Clips. You used online check-in to put your name on the list in the app and made it to the salon right on time, thanks to getting a Ready Next text. Your hair would also like to add, this cut rules. And the price? A very close second. For a great haircut that fits your schedule and your budget, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
At Abel's, we're proud that so many people trust our family with their family's home comfort. I'm Russ Abels. For new heating and cooling, you can trust us to save you money with our high-efficiency systems. We're trusted for electrical work, lighting, outlets, generators, complete home electrical service upgrades. We do it all. And you can trust us in an emergency. Whether it's heating, cooling, or electrical repairs, we promise to do the job right. It's what we do for family, and it's what everyone deserves. Trust Abels.
Looking for adventure? Check out the 2022 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands at Doan Ford. This rugged ride is built to take you anywhere with just 18,000 miles and a soft top perfect for open-air freedom. Equipped for both off-road thrills and everyday comfort, this Bronco is ready for whatever the road brings. Don't wait. Vehicles like this don't stay long. Visit Doan Ford today and take the 2022 Bronco Badlands for a spin. Your next adventure starts here.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk-In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk-In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, all well.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
97.7 on your FM dial. We're WILE FM, Byesville, Cambridge.
Wrapping things up here from the fish tank in New Concord as John Glenn comes away with a very hard-fought victory over their rival in the big school division and also rival in just about all sports here. They beat Tri-Valley 60-50 in a very exciting basketball game on a cold night here in southeastern Ohio. Boy, Mike, and it was John Glenn would get ahead, and then you think they're going to put them out of their misery, and then all of a sudden here comes Tri-Valley back in it, and just one of those games that went back and forth until the very end, and John Glenn made the run at the end when they needed to pull out the win.
Yeah, Cooper Briggs started it off. When the game was in doubt, he steals the pass, goes in for a layup, which then Tri-Valley proceeds to turn it over 3 more times in a row, and John Glenn scores. All of a sudden, it's a 10-point game with 10 seconds, and it could have been a little worse at the end. Tri-Valley just turned it over way too many times.
Well, credit to both teams for a very well-played game, and we've got a Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game we're going to award. We've also got a great clips, great play of the game we'll talk about, but Coach Sheck is making his way up here. We're going to talk with him. We'll get some words from him as he gets up here, but I'll run through the scoring breakdown while he's on his way. For the visiting Tri-Valley Scotties, Carter Williams with 5 points. He had a big 3 there in the fourth quarter, drawing his team back in it. Troy Patterson, perfect from the line in the fourth quarter. He had 14 points. Oliver Baker with 5. Colton Rollison with 7. And Ryan LaMonica led Tri-Valley with 16 points tonight. For John Glenn, Cooper Briggs with 9. C.J. Dolan with 10. Ben Stom with 9. Braden Davis with 6. And Steele Bates led John Glenn with 26 points tonight in their winning effort. Joined now here on the broadcast, the postgame, Coach Sheck joining us here. And Coach, just like you would expect, a very hard-fought victory against your rival here in the Big School Division.
Yeah, absolutely. You knew they were going to come in, and we saw their game against Maysville.
Right.
And they've gotten much better throughout the season, and they got great athletes, man. And,
yes.
and anytime you got that type of ability to rebound the ball, it causes problems with a team like us. And very, very proud to gut that one out. It's one of those things where, you look back and hopefully it helps us big time in the long run. But yeah, just very fortunate to come out here with the win against a very physical and pretty darn athletic Tri-Valley.
Well, Mike, you were tracking the rebounds, and I can't remember. You
I don't
tell
even
me
want to know.
The first quarter.
It's not as bad as you think. LaMonica did have 14 rebounds, but the first quarter you were out rebounded 15-7. But then you turned it around the third quarter and out rebounded them 13-4. You only got out rebounded 35-31. That's a lot of rebounds. That's a lot of missed shots.
Because there was a lot of missed shots
and
in this
a lot
game.
of offensive rebounds. I mean, 13 for you guys and 14 for Tri-Valley. But the key of the game, and I showed you earlier, Tri-Valley turned it over 18 times, including 4 in a row to end the game, and you guys only turned it over 5. And you only had 2 turnovers going into the fourth quarter,
right.
So pretty spotless there.
Yeah, I'll take it. I don't think we shot it very well. It felt like they got every offensive rebound. It felt like they got every 50-50 ball, and that's kudos to them. We knew that would happen, and that's one of their strengths. So if we were able to turn them over at 18, then and we only had 5, I'll take that all day. But man, what a just a tough, hard-fought win.
It was.
And it's one of those things I was telling him with Mike, and we've talked about on the air. We look at possession stats really hard, and the possession stats, when you get offensive rebounds, that's extra possessions. But if you're winning the turnover battle, that's the way that you kind of neutralize that, because at halftime, you were kind of a +1 in that whole in terms of offensive rebounds, turnovers. You had less turnovers, but they had more offensive rebounds, but it just favored you by 1. And this whole thing of just the offensive rebounding, yeah, it seemed like they got them all, but boy, it seemed like all the big turnovers were the ones that you guys created, that you forced.
Yeah, and we were kind of going back and forth down there about once we got that lead up to about 4 or 5 late in the game, do we just sit back and play half court? I think we did it one possession. Heck, it didn't work. And then, fortunately, I guess we went back to it and were able to force a couple of turnovers there late, which was obviously the difference maker there. But, again, that's kind of what we do. It didn't feel like our pressure bothered them like I wanted it to. But if we were able to create that many turnovers, and so be it. I'm frustrated that we gave up that many shots around the rim.
Right.
And just
Correct.
all those extra possessions that they got. But, again, I'll take a win.
And you can't give any space to Ryan LaMonica, or he's going to throw it down, which he did.
Yeah. I obviously I know his dad very well. He was a teammate of mine at Muskingum, and so I've known known Ryan a little bit since he was a little guy, but I might have to send his dad a bill to fix the rim for us down there. Just a tremendous athlete, and I was telling him that in the line there at the end, just what a tremendous difference maker he is on both ends. You know, he might not be super skilled around the rim, but my goodness, he can jump up there 5 feet above the rim and go get his own misses, and just a difference maker on defense.
I was going to ask you, in terms of LaMonica, do you think he changed the thought process of your guys' shots around
absolutely.
the rim?
And I hate that's probably true, but it was a little nicer once he got in some foul trouble.
Right.
Because then he's smart enough as an athlete to know he's got to be on the floor, and he was kind of a little bit less aggressive with that. But, there's no denying, that we missed some shots around the rim. And again, I hate to say it, but it's probably because he's in the back of our guys' minds. So
You guys did shoot it better than Tri-Valley. He's 22 of 55 for 40%. They were 19 of 50 for 38%. But you can see the spurts here. They made 4 in a row here. They made 5 in a row here. You made 4 in a row here. The free throws, you guys missed 4 in a row there, had a chance to put it away, but you shot it pretty well from the line, 12 of 17, and they were 9 of 12, so you went to the line 5 more times than then. So, if you look on the stat sheet, it does look like John Glenn was the winner, but the way it ended, I just never thought it would end like it was just by a little simple steal by Cooper Briggs.
Right.
The next thing
Briggs,
you know,
the steal from Briggs basically kind of, that kind of started the mini run there at the end that ended it for you guys. So, all right, so now I know you're going to take a little time this evening and enjoy this one, but, back to it. The weather kind of pushed things around here, but what's next for you guys?
Well, again, this was a big weekend for us, man. We had to go to Sheridan last night, and then you got Tri-Valley the next day, and it's not even 24 hours. We played a little bit earlier. So our main focus was on this weekend. We were able to get back in the gym, as most teams were. We were able to get back in the gym on Wednesday and really grind for these two games. Moving forward, tomorrow will be a light. We'll come in and watch film and get ready for next week. But we're excited to get this weekend done, and two of the most physical teams that we'll see all season long. But let's just stay in the course, man. I don't think we played our best tonight, but we found a way to win against a pretty darn tough physical team.
Well, exactly, and congrats to you. You guys did a great job, hung in there, and pulled out a tough win. It's these conference games at this time of the year. I don't care what conference you play in, it's that way. Now, I will say this, we try to spread the wealth with the Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game. So we went with Oakley Zeminski tonight. I'll give that to you. He came in and made a couple steals. He affected things on defense. And, we love kids that can, that come in off the bench and do positive things. So congrats to Oakley Zeminski. He was our Lock 9 Pizza
you're not
going
to find a better kid, man. The kid doesn't say a word. He's coachable. Some days he plays 3 or 4 minutes. Some days he has to play almost 20 and always does what we need him to do, and just a wonderful young man.
Well, we were glad we could give it to him tonight because he had an effect on how things came out, which was in favor of you guys. And, again, congratulations on the big W tonight. Thanks for joining us in the post game, and certainly enjoyed talking to you. And we'll see you again here soon, I'm sure.
I'll see you at Meadowbrook. I got that game. I'll see you.
Eric Scheck joining us here on the post game. His team a 60-50 victor tonight over the Tri-Valley Scotties. And we mentioned with him our Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game, Oakley Zeminski. You could have picked a lot of people there. Cooper Briggs with the big steal. Steele Bates with 26 points to lead his team, but those guys, they've had that opportunity. Ben Stom, I believe, was the player of the game for a competitive radio station last night. So it's good that we were able to pick somebody else tonight. I like that Oakley Zeminski was our Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game. Our great clips, great play of the game. Brett, you got those queued up to show those on the video stream?
Absolutely, Dave.
These were fun, great clips.
These were fun. 2 dunks that were just throwdowns that, sometimes in high school basketball you see some dunks that, kids really got to struggle to get it up there and put it down. But there was no struggling from Ryan LaMonica tonight, as he is our great clips, great plays. We'll call it great plays, plural. The 2 dunks that he had, and the one that he even missed was a pretty impressive athletic feat. So, congratulations to him. He played very well tonight. He's a great athlete, good football player, good basketball player, and just really hard to handle because he does so many good things for them.
He really does. Fun kid to watch.
Congratulations to him and his basketball team. As we said, he is a great clips, great play of the game. So John Glenn now 15-1 on the season. 6 regular 6 regular season games remaining. They have taken control of the big school division as they now sit atop there, waiting for some teams to still have to cross over and play Maysville. They've got their Maysville game out of the way. Tri-Valley falls to 10-8 overall and 8-4 in the MVL. And 10-8, they're probably looking at finishing with a winning record, which is a pretty good accomplishment considering everybody that they graduated.
They lost almost the entire house.
Had to reload, and Coach McLaughlin doing a really good job coaching his basketball team. That is going to wrap everything up here from the Fish Tank. We certainly enjoy bringing it to you tonight, and of course, for Mike Snively, Brett Klein, and our main man Dalton over there on the camera, certainly was fun bringing it to you tonight. The A-team, 2 nights in a row.
The A-plus team, we added Dalton tonight.
Yes, we did. So thanks for listening on WILE, America's Best Music 97.7, and also for watching on YRPtv. These games always stay on our YouTube channel. You can go back and watch these. That's one of the things that people really enjoy about our broadcast. We have the video. They can go back and watch these games, Mike, and if you want to reminisce about your playing days, if you're in college now and you want to go back and watch, you can do that.
Or the comment we had last night about Jordan Watson, what he's tired of hearing.
Yeah. Jordan Watson's mom likes to watch one of the games he played a lot.
I was just going to say the same thing. No, I'm just kidding there, Brett.
Anyway,
out of my head, Mike.
That will wrap everything up. Thanks for watching. This has been High School Basketball presented by AVC Sports.
You've been listening to High School Basketball on WILE Byesville, Cambridge. High School Basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports.